Hi, Len here. Welcome to another episode. Starting a new job out in Amberley this week. Actually, James and Sam were here last week while I was still in Duffield. Now, I've always loved renovations, but there's one thing I really don't like. I'll tell you guys later, eh? Hey, Maddie. The way we're doing these ceilings is using a laser. So we basically pick the lowest point and then go from there and level everything off that. The biggest thing is getting the edges straight, because that's what's seen. If there's no straight lines going through the rest of the ceiling, you don't actually see it unless it's really, really bad. And quite often, if you get a poor plastering job, that'll look worse than the ceiling not being level. Now we're using 13mm plasterboard for our ceiling. You can use 10mm, but you need to put your battens closer together, so you end up using more battens and more screws. So you're better off using 13mm, and then you can just have a batten at 600. So for this room, I've got battens on each side, and then I can get them at 600s across the centre. I've already talked to the Sparky about where he wants the lights, so he's putting lights in the centre, and there's an extractor fan going up here somewhere, so we'll be fine with that as well. There's a manhole which you can't see, which I've got to block around, but I mean there's no dramas, it shouldn't take long. Now I'm using the 600mm roller. It's what is it, the Tuff roll. The same as the good roll, made in the same factory in the same mould. I think they're made under license. I prefer these over the metre long ruler because metre long ruler you can't really extend it out a metre, because after it's had a bit of wear it tends to just sort of under its own weight collapse. So you end up having to use two hands for it anyway, which does away with the benefit of a ruler. Whereas the 600 is just long enough that it will support its own weight. I've been running this for about, got to be close to 6 months, and it's still going strong. I've got a brand new one at home, but haven't had to crack that one out yet. So yeah, if you're looking for an alternative for the metre long ruler, 600 is a great alternative. $27.50. Wow. $2,000 each. Alright, this room is mostly done. I've still got to put some rondo around the edges. That's just in lieu of putting blocking around the edges for our wall lining. It's a lot quicker and easier. Probably slightly more expensive for the rondo than it is for the timber that would go there, but it's way quicker. Ugh, look at dust all over my face. Charming. Alright, so because this is a bathroom, you want to make some effort to straighten. I especially want to straighten this wall because there's a vanity here. Now, starting point is of course checking that your perimeter is square and plumb and level and so forth. The stud is 15mm out of level, I'll show you. We have 100 there with a laser, and at the top we have 115. Now, it's mostly that stud. So what I'm going to do is plumb that one up by packing that stud out, and that way we're not going to have a big bend in the wall. go, lovely. Now we can get on with straightening the rest of this wall. The other corner is already plumb, so I just need to straighten it for that vanity.
It's just a goat.
No, it's a f***ing goat.
While I've been putting the plasterboard up in the bathroom, James has been putting these beams up. The worst part isn't having to pull out all these nails so that I can get the battens and in some cases the jib on. Putting up ceiling battens isn't the worst either. It's pretty close though. I'm doing things a bit differently in this large room, so it's all just out of level enough and there's a fair bit of sag in the ceiling, so what I've done is chalk line the edges so they're all straight. So I can't use the laser for the centre, so what I'm going to do is use the string line, well actually chalk line because that's all I've got, across some of them to get them straight, and then I'll use a straight edge in between to get the rest of them, which is a lot quicker. Well, I got that one wrong. I must have, when I went around with the laser, must have just missed that little bit of the joist. Best solution here is not to check out the joist, that's a dumb idea. Check out the batten around the joist, because if I check out the joist, then that whole span is now weak. Just put some melee in there to pack it down to the right height. Beautiful. Not a fan of the mess involved in renovations, but if you've seen my tool shed, you'd know that's not the thing I don't really like. The worst part isn't crawling under the floor, because James has been a champ and he's doing it instead. What a legend. Yeah, fun down there? Yeah. Last ceiling done, so now it's just walls. Ooh, that's ugly. Straightening old walls isn't the worst thing about renovations. Beautiful. Look good there. You come to me a bit. Oh no, you can't. You go over here, you go over there. I'll be there. Oh, okay. Sweet. Sweet, this place looks way better than when we got here on Monday. But that's the end of the episode. Thank you very much. Oh, wait, I haven't told you yet. It is the end of the episode, almost. I'm going to shoot home now. I'm going to ask Maria if she knows what the worst thing about renovations is. After all, she's lived through me renovating multiple houses at work and renovating our own house. So I'm sure she knows the answer. Thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers. Hello, my love.
Hi.
What's the worst thing about me doing renovations at work?
You?
Yeah, fair enough.
Dust.
And
Dirt.
And me being all dirty and dusty and coming home.
Yeah, don't touch me. You're gross.
But alright, fair enough. She's got a knife.